Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about Justin Bieber's song Yummy and everything that's all of the kind of controversy and drama surrounding this new song that he has released and his new era. I'm just going to go ahead and get into the video, but before I do get into it, please go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Go ahead and comment down below what you think of the song, what you think of Justin's new era, and everything like that, and please do subscribe to my channel. So let's just go ahead and get into the video. So I wanted to go ahead and just give some disclaimers before I get into my opinion about the song and about his new era and everything surrounding him at the moment. One, I am a Justin Bieber stan. Okay, I am a stan. I'm not going to conceal that and then give the song a good review and then everyone's like, you're biased, and then they figure out later, oh my gosh, you're biased. Da, da, da. No, I'm telling you straight up, I'm a stan. If that's going to make you click off of this video, sayonara. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Two, since I'm a stan, I'm biased towards Justin, but here's the thing. One, everybody is biased. You're biased, I'm biased, we're all biased. If you have an opinion about someone, you're biased, period. So if you have an opinion about Justin Bieber already, you're biased, whoever's listening to this. I am going to try to be as objective as possible and just try to give you my true opinion, whatever I truly think. But at the end of the day, I am biased towards Justin Bieber. I do like his music. I do like him as a person. I love him as a person. I love his music. And so that's the person that you're listening to, is someone that does love Justin Bieber and therefore is usually biased towards him. It's not like I'm going to totally ignore things that he's done wrong or totally ignore if I don't like a song or anything like that. But I am biased towards him. And a lot of people are biased against him. And a lot of the times I see people who are like, if I like somebody, they're going to be like, oh, well, you're biased towards that person and da-da-da-da-da. Well, when you were listening to what I had to say, you were biased against that person. So you weren't ready to hear anything positive about that person. So it can really go both ways. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into my actual thoughts about the song Yummy and everything like that. So the song Yummy. I was waiting for the song to come out. I was actually in line at Disneyland, believe it or not. I was in line for the Cars ride, which, by the way, that wait was horrific for how lackluster that ride is. I suggest to get the fast pass if you can for that ride. Anyways, we were in line and I was like, oh my gosh, it's 9 o'clock West Coast time. That means that the song has come out, and I listened to the song and I liked it. I genuinely like the song Yummy. Now, here's the thing. Here's why people don't like it. They say the main thing is that I think a lot of people are talking about the lyrics, which is kind of insane to me, considering how many idiotic pop songs have been super huge and people I just don't understand that. Like, why is everyone harping on the lyrics so much? Really, I see it from Taylor Swift stans who think that Taylor Swift is like the equivalent to Shakespeare. I was a Taylor Swift stan for a good amount of time, and even I can say her lyrics aren't that spectacular, guys. Like, chill out. But anyways, people are really they don't really like the lyrics to it. You know, the chorus is just yummy, 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 and whatever. I honestly think that is, in my opinion, a dumb reason to not like this. I mean, I'm not going to say it's a dumb reason. It's your reason, but I think a lot of people are trying to act like, it's the worst thing in the world that the lyrics aren't super, I don't know, Shakespearean or whatever. One of Justin Bieber's biggest songs, ever, is Baby. You know how that chorus goes? Baby, baby, baby. Are you kidding me? So for people to say that it's going to flop because of its lyrics is ridiculous. I don't feel like that's a really great reason to bash the song, because but I will say this. Back when Baby first came out, everybody hated the song because it was trendy and popular to hate Justin Bieber for legitimately no reason. He was a 16-year-old kid and he'd done nothing wrong, really. At that time, he was literally just living and people hated him. And now people pretend like they love the song. And now people pretend like they've always been bopping to the song. Trust me, I know that people pretend, because I remember I used to get kind of bullied and picked on for being a Justin Bieber stan, and now people go around acting like they always loved his music in the first place. The lies that they tell, because they used to bully me in elementary school because of it. And then people are talking about just the subject matter of the song, which again, it's an R&B song. And I don't think that people are used to Justin Bieber doing R&B, which if you're not used to that, please listen to Journals. It'll change your life for the better. That album is legitimately, genuinely so good. I don't care what anyone has to say. I feel like that album is the best Justin Bieber album, like by far. I suggest listening to like Swap It Out, Change Me, All That Matters. Like, he genuinely does R&B so well, and I don't think that people are ready for Justin Bieber to do R&B. I don't think that people are ready for Justin Bieber to get into that mainstream R&B scene, and I think that with Yummy, he was mixing kind of like a pop influence with kind of simple lyrics and you know, simple subject matter with also an R&B beat and an R&B rhythm. It's more of a slow song, not super slow, but you know, it just kind of has a feel to it. I've seen a lot of people really like the song, and most of those people that I've seen have been, honestly, like black men like the song. And I think it's because it's a song that like appeals more to like the R&B crowd and the people that listen to R&B and hip hop more regularly. And so I think a lot of other people who don't listen to that music want to hate on it because they don't understand it. But sis, you listen to, let me not, because I really could drag so many people for what they listen to. I mean, goodness gracious, the songs that y'all made popular. The songs that you guys made popular. Old Town Road. Y'all made Old Town Road like one of the greatest hits of the 2010s. Are you kidding me? Old Town Road. I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. That's the lyrics. What does that even mean? Doesn't even have meaning at all. At least Justin's song has like a little meaning to it. So I don't want to hear it. That's what I'm saying. Is that like I feel like people are being hypocritical, and I think a huge reason for that is that it's Justin Bieber. People always switch up when we're talking about Justin Bieber. And it's not because of what he's done in the past. I don't feel like that's the reason why. Because the same people that hated Justin Bieber when he was 16 are the same people that then just doubled down on it when he started actually making mistakes. So I feel like it was just biased against Justin Bieber from the beginning. Because looking back on it and being 19 now and seeing what frat boys do now, are you kidding me? And you're gonna get mad at Justin Bieber for what he was doing at that age? I mean, I go to college, for crying out loud, a good college, and I see frat boys and just regular boys do worse than Justin Bieber has done. So please miss me with that, okay? What it boils down to is that people are going to be against Justin Bieber regardless. People aren't going to like his music regardless. Now, I understand why people don't like Yummy. I understand that. But I think that the hate and the level of like people just attacking the song, it just goes to show that like, let's say Chris Brown released that song. The outrage there would be no outrage. There really wouldn't be any outrage. Nobody would care. And that song would go number one. Let's be honest here. Let's not lie. Okay? Let's not play games and act like we don't know what's going on. It's because Justin Bieber released it. And every time he releases something, it could be the greatest song ever, and people would still find a way to attack it because it's Justin Bieber. Now, do people have valid reasons to dislike him? Yes, they do. But a lot of people that I've seen it because I've been a believer for 10 years, 11 years. I've seen people dislike him for no reason, and they continue to dislike him for no reason. Don't act like that hate train that he had when he was 16 wasn't real. He had a hate train against him for no reason. Y'all bullied him, and now looking back on it, I hope y'all are upset with yourselves, because there are a lot of people who hated on Justin Bieber for no reason. So I think that those same people are going to hate on him regardless of what he does. And then there are obviously the Taylor Swift stans and the Selena Gomez stans who are going to try to block him because, well, I really don't know why. To be honest, I think Selena Gomez stans. Anyways, that's just a different topic. But yeah. In my personal opinion, I genuinely like the song. Like, I genuinely like it. I don't think it's his best song. Definitely not his best song. I definitely don't think it's his worst. I like the song. I do. Like, I think that it's fun. I think that I like the beat. It's a little slow for me. I like more up-tempo music, but I can vibe with it for sure. And I think that I really like the R&B style that he's going for, and I hope that he gives us more R&B like that. I heard little snippets of songs that he's going to have on his album, and I think that they sound really good. So I think that Yummy is just like kind of the first taste of it. But now let's just go on to talking about how Justin has been promoting Yummy. Here is where I have criticism for Justin. Again, love him to death, but I do think that the way that he's been promoting Yummy has been super wrong. Okay, I think that what he's doing is he's promoting Yummy now because he didn't expect that he would have to do more work to get a number one. That's how I personally feel. When he did the countdowns and kind of what he did for this new era was he just put out dates and didn't explain the dates, and that created so much buzz around those dates. And then he just kind of said, okay, the date that Yummy is going to be released is January 3rd. And then he would just kind of tell you the dates periodically, announce things periodically over those times, and just give people more dates to look forward to. Great. However, I think that he was expecting the same type of buzz that the Purpose album had and that What Do You Mean had. I remember when What Do You Mean came out. I remember when the song came out in the music video, and it was just so big, and it was like during the VMAs, and Justin was doing a lot more press. One thing that's totally different about this era is that Justin has been not doing press. He hasn't been performing. He's just been kind of living life. And so I think that he didn't create enough buzz for this song. If there was more buzz for this song and he had promoted it properly and the way that he usually promotes songs, I think that this song would have gone number one. He would have created a lot of buzz. He would have made people more excited about it. But he just kind of announced the dates and then just kind of left and just didn't say anything really about the dates and didn't create any real buzz, didn't go on any TV shows, didn't go on any radio shows, didn't go to any concerts. He could have guest performed at concerts and, given people a taste of his new song. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of things that Justin used to do that he doesn't do anymore. And I think that also has to do with his mental health. He's had a lot of mental health issues that he's been working through. And, I applaud him for taking time to focus on his health. However, I feel like Justin now pleading for fans to stream his music a lot and posting that one post where it was here's how to get Yummy to number one. I think he's now trying to do that work that he should have done before he released the song. If he had done that work before he released the song, he wouldn't look so desperate now. People are saying he looks desperate and da-da-da-da-da, but whatever you want to say, regardless, Justin Bieber is relevant regardless. Justin Bieber could breathe and it'd be extremely relevant, okay? So let's not act like he's just trying to gain attention, because you had your eyes on him from the beginning, okay? A debut at number 3 is not a flop or is not someone not being relevant, because I think he's going to debut at number 3, maybe. But it does kind of look desperate for that number 1, but he didn't really put in the work to get that number 1. And again, maybe that goes back to him having the mental health issues that he has. But I feel like if he wants that number 1, he's going to have to get it properly. It's just how the kind of industry, the game goes. You can't just put out a song and then you know what I'm saying? I think that he just didn't promote it properly, and he waited until he saw, oh snap, it's not getting the type of reception that I thought it would for a plethora of different reasons, one being Taylor Swift, but let's just not even go there. And he's now realizing, now I have to do this work that I should have done earlier, but I can't take back time. I can't unrelease the song. And it's really kind of blowing up in his face. However, I will say that the docu-series that he's going to have on YouTube will help generate a lot of buzz for his album. I'm pretty sure he's probably going to release his album after the docu-series, and seeing the making of the album will get a lot of people pumped for it, because they'll probably have like sneak peeks of songs that people can get really interested in and want to hear more of, and just really interested in the album. So I think that that was a great idea on Scooter Braun's part, but I think that Justin should have done this era the same way that he did the What Do You Mean era. He had a bunch of celebrities like count down for him on his Instagram, and he was doing all of this work. He was going to like radio stations and going on TV shows and this and that and everything else, and that's the type of buzz that I wish he was still creating. But I don't think it's too late. I think that his album will definitely go number one. He's Justin Bieber, like, come on. And albums are easier to make go number one for stars like Justin. It's harder to make a song go number one, even though he's had 5 number one singles, but like, who's counting? So I think that his album will definitely be something that I think people will be more receptive towards, especially after watching his docu-series that is coming out. But I just wish that he had taken the time that he should have taken and done the work that he should have done earlier. And then Yummy, I feel like would honestly debut at number one. But that's just how I personally feel. Also, quick thing. The people who are like streaming The Box by Roddy Ricch just to block Justin from going number one, y'all are clowns. Like, imagine hating someone so much that you stream a song just so that you can block them from going number one. If you think that he's such a flop, then he should flop on his own, right? You must not think that he's a flop. You must be insecure about your opinion, quote unquote opinion of that song. You must be insecure about it. You must not think that everybody else feels the same way that you do, so you have to put in extra work to block him from going number one. That's such an ugly thing to do. I really don't like that behavior. And literally, if you're doing that, please, please, please grow up. And lastly, I just wanted to talk about Justin's health. Justin, it was just kind of revealed by TMZ. It was like leaked. It wasn't actually supposed to be revealed until his docu-series, but it was leaked that Justin actually suffers from Lyme disease, which is a serious disease. I saw that it was incurable, allegedly. And he's been actually, the acne that he's been having that people have been making fun of him for, which is disgusting, by the way. You don't ever make fun of people's looks, especially if they have acne and things like that. All it's going to do is make them feel even worse about themselves. And I say that about anybody. Making fun of someone's acne is literally such a gross thing to do. I don't care who the person is. But he was basically saying that he was breaking out because of the medication that he was taking, because he has Lyme disease. Like, people had the nerve. And I've seen a lot of people say that, like, he's trying to use this as promo for Yummy. Are you kidding me? First of all, Justin didn't leak that information. That information was leaked by TMZ. Now, people are going to try to tell me in the comments, you're so naive. Justin, he leaked that himself and da-da-da-da-da. If Justin really wanted to leak it, he should have leaked it when people were talking about how ugly he was and how he looked like he looked homeless and da-da-da-da-da, when he was really going through Lyme disease treatment and was going through finding out that he had Lyme disease. He could have told everybody then and defended himself, because that was a horrible thing, and had people, be super sorry and apologize to him and everything like that, and feel indebted to him because they made fun of him and everything like that. But he didn't. That it was leaked by TMZ. So to say that he's trying to use this Lyme disease, that is a real thing that he really does have, to try to promote his song is such an evil thing to do. And I know that it's Selenators that are saying that, and Taylor Swift stans. Honestly, those are really the only 2 groups, but they're huge groups that are saying that. But wouldn't you be upset if people said that about Selena Gomez's lupus? Oh, I. Overall, my thoughts about Yummy and the new era is that I am excited for it. I've been waiting for a very long time for Justin Bieber to come out with new music, so I am standing and streaming. I genuinely do like Yummy, though. I do think it's a good song. Do I think it's his best song? No. Do I think it's his worst song? No. And I don't think that it's just a bad song in general. I don't think that it's the best song on the radio right now, even though I don't listen to the radio. But I definitely don't think it's the worst song on the radio right now. I think that Justin Bieber is kind of going through a kind of a desperation type phase where he's like, man, I didn't do the work that I need to do to make this song actually go number one, because I feel like if he had done the groundwork to make it go number one, it would have gone number one as it debuted. But since he didn't do that work beforehand, now he's like scrambling to get his fans to stream and buy his music and everything like that. And I feel like he should have put in the work that he should have put in. And so, yeah, I mean, it's not like the song is flopping, and it's not like the song isn't everywhere, and it's not like you haven't heard the song, you know what I'm saying? So it's still a successful song. It's just not the type of success that he had with the Purpose era, with What Do You Mean? But that doesn't mean that he's not going to gain that success with this song. And so I hope he just kind of, realizes that he needs to go back to kind of how he was doing it, or at least a little bit. I don't want him to like mess up his mental health, but at the same time, I do think that it's important for him to do at least, some of the groundwork that he did, because I think it would be really beneficial for him. And as far as people talking about his Lyme disease and everything like that, if you have jokes about someone's incurable disease, maybe you need to grow up. And I mean, God forbid that ever happens to you. But if it does, then maybe you'd feel, the words that you're spewing. So please don't say anything about his Lyme disease, or say anything negative about that, or say that he's trying to use that for clout for Yummy, because that is one of the most disgusting allegations like ever. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So that's it for me. Go ahead and enjoy this obligatory Tom Holland picture as I close out. But again, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's kind of rambly and a little bit all over the place, but I hope that you got like the main idea of what I was saying and how I feel about the song and how I feel about this new era. And I hope that you kind of saw it from, a believer's perspective, an OG believer, okay? All these other girls who came to the fandom from Purpose era or whatever, I'm an OG believer, but we welcome all of y'all. I'm just messing around. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and comment down below what you think of everything that I had to say in this video. But again, if you tell me that I'm biased, you look like a clown. And please do subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.